Hey guys, welcome to the weekend reading. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through some general messages for you guys for the weekend of March 11th through the 13th. So we are going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Timestamps will be down below, but they'll be available after the premiere. So take what resonates. Obviously, leave the rest. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign. Just kind of like general messages. I try to keep these ones a little bit shorter. So let's see where we go. So let's start with Aries. So let's see what's going on for you, Aries. What does Aries need to know for the weekend? We have Pluto, transformation. So this is kind of like, it's Scorpio energy, so it's kind of like death, rebirth. It also talks about like power, and just like change. Can also kind of be like the occult as well, like kind of that like scorpionic energy, okay? But it is like an intense energy. We have the Page of Cups here, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Okay, lots of new energy. Three of Pentacles. It feels like you're building something new, Aries. Two aces here, new energy. And then we also have the Page of Cups. So again, more new energy. So it feels like kind of like there's already been some sort of ending. It's like now you're in the transition phase into that new thing. It feels as though you have clarity, you have inspiration, you have like happiness, like you have like some sort of goal or dream that you have in mind of where you want to take something. Okay, and I think it's just a matter of building it with the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Wands, taking action, building, moving forward. It's like some of you haven't yet taken action. It's more of like an idea. And I feel like you're going to be headed in a really positive direction. And it feels as though you need to remember your personal power with this Pluto energy. Like remember how much kind of strength that you have. Some of you, this could turn into like a bit of an obsession. Like you might be very interested or very excited. There is creative energy here, definitely with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. Some of you, it could be a new person as well. But I feel like you've really destroyed or removed something from your life with this Pluto energy. It's like there's been this kind of total removal or total destruction of one thing in order to step into this really positive energy here. So there's definitely, it's like you have an idea of where you want to take something or where you want to go, a goal, a dream, a wish. And I think you are having a lot of clarity and inspiration that like you want to build this and you want to move in this direction. So this looks really nice. Again, this could be like a dream that you have, okay? So for some of you, it could be love, someone who wants to get to know you, okay? It would be very, very new, okay? You might just like literally receive the message this weekend if that's the case, but it is someone who would be willing to get to know you with the Three of Pentacles here. So that's what I have for you, Aries. We are going to move on. So, sorry, this deck is a little bit loud. Let's move on to Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you, Taurus, this weekend. What does Taurus need to know? This one is jumping out at me here. We have Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with the Sag. You might have that in your chart, but it says the Voyager. So it talks about travel, excitement, optimism, learning new things. Just really kind of in this adventurous type of energy. Okay, risk-taking, especially for a Taurus. But let's see what's going on. Some of you could be going away. You could be traveling this weekend. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. I almost said Sag. Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Some of you need to take a bit of a risk or move in a certain direction. It's like you're really trying to get something to work, but you're kind of struggling with it. You're trying to make something just with the Justice card here at the bottom of the deck. but you're investing a lot of energy, hard work, really trying to get something going. But with this Five of Wands, it's like you're struggling with that. There could be some sort of competition as well. Like Sagittarius energy can be like sports and like it gets fire energy, but it can be very kind of motivated. And so I feel like with the Five of Wands and the Sag energy, like I don't know if you're competing for something and that's why you're putting a lot of energy and time into something, but you're kind of caught up in your head about it. I feel like there's something that you're trying to see something through. And even behind the Justice card, it's like we have the Nine of Wands. It's like you're trying to finish something, trying to complete something. There's the King of Pentacles, okay? It's like you want to have something to celebrate. You want to have something work in your favor here. But I think you're in the midst of working on it, so you're kind of stressed. I don't know if you're maybe learning something new or if you're trying something new, but there's a sense of like struggle. I also feel like with the Sagittarius energy, it's kind of telling you to like have fun and enjoy it because some of you might be really stressed. Some of you could also kind of get in your head with this Eight of Swords about like whether you can achieve something or not, or whether you feel you can achieve something, okay? This is Five of Wands quick here for Taurus. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. You're really trying to get something to work. Eight of Wands. You're wanting something to move forward, to be successful. And you want your hard work to pay off, but there's like this feeling of lack or struggling with like getting something off the ground. It almost feels like it's like you feel like you can't put enough work in. I feel like with the Sagittarius energy, it's like not being so serious about something or not being so like obsessed with really trying to get something to work. Okay, because you could be like very focused on the details. I'm almost getting with this Eight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles is like you're like the perfectionist type of energy. Okay. So I feel like your work is probably above standard, but you don't feel that way, which is fine, right? But just you don't want to stress yourself out and kind of get caught up in that energy. I feel like you need to enjoy your weekend. Maybe go do something different that takes you away from this so that you can kind of come back and reground yourself and refocus. Sometimes that clears the mind a little bit too. But that is what I have for you, Taurus. So hopefully that resonates. We're going to move on to Gemini. My dog is barking, so I apologize. Let's see what's going on for Gemini this weekend. We have Mercury, communication. So that is your energy. So you could be communicating with someone. You could also be like social media. Let's see. Judgment, Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. It's almost like something you're thinking about, you're finally putting it into action or finally moving in a certain direction here. It's like you become very aware of where you're going. Judgment, Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Some of you, it's like you finally have made the decision, okay? You've done, again, a lot of reflection here, contemplation, and it's like you're finally feeling forward movement here. Mercury did just go into Aquarius, I believe, I think, or it's going to be, so that could be helping you as well, being that it's in another air sign. So it's almost like you're seeing something very clearly. And now it's just a matter of bringing this Ten of Pentacles in towards you. Because I feel like for some of you, this is like what you know that you want to bring in or what you know you want to achieve, what you want to have, whether that's even a relationship, a committed relationship. It's like you know the direction. You're very clear on the direction. And you're ready to go. You're ready to expand. Something is very clear to you. You have maybe an idea. Again, I feel like with the Four of Swords here, it's like you've thought about this a lot. Definitely could be something new that you've thought a lot about, but you have the clarity. Ace of Swords is even behind that. So you are very clear on what you're moving towards and what you want. Some of you don't have it yet, or like even if it's like a person, it's like you know what you want out of a relationship, but it's like that relationship might not be here yet. I feel like there is still a little bit of waiting, but you're clear on the end goal. You're clear on the process that you want to take. Okay. I also feel like there's a little bit of curiosity as well that you have for where you're going. It's kind of exciting, I think, a little bit to you that you don't have all the answers yet, but you know, it's like you know the end goal, you just don't know all the stuff in between. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Let's move on here to Cancer. So let's see what's going on for Cancer this weekend. What does Cancer need to know? We have Trine, which says flow. So you're kind of like bringing things together, Cancer. Could be emotions here as well. I do see the water on this card. We have Judgment in reverse, 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. This almost feels like this Trine energy feels more of like what you need to embrace this weekend, more flow, because it seems like there's a little bit of resistance and doubt here that you have in your energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Wands. It's like you're trying to move forward in something, but there's this resistance that it's almost like you want something so bad. You might not even be aware that you are doing this, but there's a sense of you that's trying to maintain control with the 7 of Wands, but also kind of, it's like you might be like, I have to get this done, this done, this done, this done. It's like there's kind of this resistance because you're so fixated on something or you're so focused on something. You want to have some sort of accomplishment. You want to achieve something for a lot of you, and you want to move forward in a really good direction, but it's almost with this Judgment in reverse. This card says lack of self-awareness, doubt, and self-loathing. So some of you might not believe that you're going to get to where you want to go, or again, it's just you're so fixated, but there's a sense of doubt and there's a sense of fixation, which I almost feel like is blocking the flow. It's blocking the blessings, the good things to come in. And I almost feel like you're not enjoying yourself either because of this like need to persevere and get something done and be in control. And you know, it's almost like if unexpected things come up this weekend, like go with the flow. You know, if things don't pan out exactly, if you don't get all of the things done this weekend, all of the work done, it's like don't panic and don't doubt yourself because of that. Okay, because I feel like regardless, you're making really quick progress. Okay, so you're moving in a positive direction here, Cancer. It's just like, make sure that you don't get too kind of burdened by whatever it is that you're doing, that it actually slows you down rather than helps you. I don't feel like I don't feel like you're doing it intentionally. This is almost like more of like you want something so bad, but in the process, it's like you're kind of like resisting it or creating resistance because of the control factor. So just go with the flow a little bit more if you can. I think the flow and going with the flow is more about like, if things don't get done, or as long as you're putting effort in, it's okay. You know, if things don't pan out exactly the way you want, like when I make my schedule for my week or my day, I put out things that I want to get done, and I have like priorities, and then there's like other things that are on the list, and it's like I give myself the time. And it's like if I don't get something done, I don't beat myself up over it, you know? So maybe just like reprioritizing things might be beneficial for you as well. But that's what I have for you, Cancer. All right, we're gonna move on here to Leo. So let's see what's going on for you, Leo. All right, Leo, for the weekend, what does Leo need to know? We have Cancer, the doula. So could be connecting with a Cancer. You may have Cancer in your chart. So Cancer energy is like the mother. You know, if you think of like the moon rules Cancer, or Cancer is ruled by the moon. So intuition could be big for you this weekend. There could also be this feeling of like nurturing yourself, maybe comforting other people, and just maybe focusing on either yourself or your home life. We have 8 of Wands here. We have the Page of Coins, and we have the 9 of Coins. So this is like definitely looking after yourself. I feel like there's a lot of really good things that are moving forward in your life. Some of you could really be moving forward. It feels like you're nurturing something. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Like you're headed in some sort of a direction here that you're very focused on. You could be learning something with this Page of Pentacles. It does talk about ambition, desire. It is Pentacle energy, so it's like you're trying to increase finances, or maybe just increase your resources, feeling more abundant, wanting to feel more abundant. I also feel like there's a sense of, if you're learning something, you're feeling more confident. It's like things are moving better. Maybe there's good communication or good action or movement that's making you feel, it's like positive movement. You feel optimistic. You also could get invited out somewhere, like someone may invite you somewhere that I feel like you might have to make like a very quick decision on. Okay, or you have to respond to something. There definitely could be communication with the 8 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So there could be communication coming in from someone. Again, could be a Cancer you're dealing with. But I feel like you're doing your thing here, Leo, this weekend. I feel like you're very unbothered with whatever this is. It's like you're just in your element. You're just doing your thing. And you're feeling really good about yourself. So definitely I feel like you're nurturing yourself, you're nurturing your projects, but I also feel like you're nurturing yourself to the point where you're unbothered, you're not affected by other people's emotions, other people's energies, you're just like in your own thing. Because as much as you're like tapped in with this Cancer energy, you're also very perceptive with the Queen of Swords, where you're like able to kind of cut off people or energies or things that just like aren't serving you, because it's like you're not wanting people to disrupt this 9 of Pentacles energy. So this looks really positive. I just feel like there's good movement, there's good growth, and someone again could send you a message, or you get invited somewhere. I just feel like you're just doing your thing. Some of you might not go out. For some of you, if you get invited somewhere, it's like you might choose to stay home, because she's kind of got her head turned away. But I also feel like if someone reaches out to you, it's like they might send a message that comes in quickly, so through technology or something, but I also feel like they could be a little bit nervous about what you're going to say. So there's a sense of like, if there is a person who's talking to you or reaching out to you, there could be a sense of like intimidation or something like that, or they feel intimidated. Even though they know you're a very caring person, I don't think they're doubting that. I just think that you have this confidence that they don't really have. Okay, so yeah, we have the Strength card here that was at the bottom. So it's like you're in your element here, Leo, this weekend. Some of you could be Cancer, Leo cusps as well. But that is what I have for you. So hopefully that resonates. We are going to move on here to Virgo. So let's see, Virgo, what do you guys need to know for the weekend? What does Virgo need to know for the weekend? Virgo, we have Venus, love. So this is like Empress energy. Okay, so beauty, abundance, luxury, sensuality. It's feminine energy. Okay, so you could be in love. You could be just very abundant or very attractive at this time. You could just be in this Venusian energy. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So there's also like this attention to growth. Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the Fool. So I feel like there is, 9 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. There's something you really want. Some of you could be kind of holding back with the 4 of Pentacles. Like, you're going to have to give something time and energy to get something to grow off the ground. Feels like something really new. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Some sort of new step, new adventure. Sorry, this like turtleneck is driving me nuts with the mic. Feels like you could also be, it's like you're getting what you want, 9 of Cups here. You're excited about this, but I do feel like it's going to require effort. I think you're also potentially, for some of you, trying to create a level of abundance or create a level of security for yourself with this new thing. So you know it's going to take detail and time and energy, like a lot of nurturing with the Venus energy. So you're putting a lot of energy into something to move in a certain direction. Okay, create a sense of abundance. I think it feels fun to you with this Fool energy. But there is a sense of seriousness at the same time where it's like, we need to get this to work. This needs to work because we don't have another option. It's like there's a little bit of a risk here. So there's a seriousness, but there's also this excitement at the same time. And I honestly feel with this Venus energy coming out, it's like you've manifested this opportunity to yourself. But I also feel like when you put the energy and the effort in and you really nurture whatever this is, it'll work. So there could be a little bit of doubt or hesitation. Being more conservative. You don't want to be too risky with your move. But I also feel like it's exactly what you've wanted. 9 of Cups. It's some sort of like wish fulfillment. There's a sense of like living in luxury. So I don't know if this like brings in more abundance for you, just makes you feel really good. Something you've always wanted, like a dream come true. Okay, but there is this like seriousness here with this 4 of Pentacles. I see it working out for you with the 9 of Cups and the Venus energy here. Again, it's going to take time. This could be something that grows over years, but it's like this new phase, this new cycle that you're stepping into that I feel like has a lot of potential to it. And I think you know that. So I feel like your advice in this is just make sure you put in the work, put in the time, the energy, put in the work, stick to the plan with the 4 of Pentacles as well. So if you create a plan, definitely create a plan. Don't just go risky. I don't feel like you are not creating a plan, being a Virgo. But yeah, I feel as though this is like, it's made for you, whatever this opportunity is. And again, I feel like you know that. And so I feel like you're nurturing it, or you're wanting to nurture it and really give it a lot of your time and make it beautiful and abundant. And so I feel like there's an excitement here for you. So definitely whatever you're, Knight of Wands, take action towards, if this feels good to you, just create a plan and you'll be fine, right? But I mean, you can definitely, if you stick to it and you put time and energy, I feel like you can make it happen. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. We are going to move on to Libra. So let's see. Libra, what's going on for you guys this weekend? What is Libra up to this weekend? I'll take this card. We have the 10th house, reputation. This is Capricorn energy. So could have a lot of responsibilities, or maybe you're working this weekend, hopefully not. But it feels like you could be focused on trying to achieve something. Like I'm getting royalty, like with the 2, I don't know if you guys can see these, but there's these 2 chairs. They look like the king and the queen chairs. 10th house is also like authority, government, foundation. Okay, like building an empire. We have the Hermit here, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of in hermit mode. You're focused on whatever you're trying to achieve with the 10th house. So this could be definitely something career focused, especially with the 7 of Pentacles here, where you're putting a lot of hard work, possibly even into yourself. Like maybe you're trying to get clarity around your work, your career, your reputation, who you are in the world, how you carry yourself, how people see you. It's like there's something that you're trying to figure out, and you're paying attention to all the details and really looking at things, trying to get some sort of clarity, and I do feel like there is some sort of like breakthrough or some sort of clarity that does come in here for you, Libra, with the Ace of Swords and the Hermit. It's like whatever you go in this weekend trying to seek answers to, I feel like you get the answers, and it's because you've put the time and the energy into finding those answers. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. So again, this is like learning things, new things. There's definitely like responsibilities that you have. Like you may have things to do or to get done off like a to-do list, or things you got to get done. Some of you may have children that you have to look after. But there's also this like contemplation about like who you are, where you're going, what you're doing in the world, how you're going to like leave your mark. And some of you are just like isolating yourself because you got shit to do. Maybe you finally have time alone so you can actually get things done. I see you working on something with the Seven of Pentacles. So it definitely could be work, could even be like a side project or a side gig or something that like you have your 9 to 5 during the week. And so it's like, you know, you get some time alone. So you're finally able to like focus and put hard work or energy into something new with this Ace of Swords. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles, like again, it's something new, you're learning this. But I do see hard work because we even have the Ten of Wands behind that. So it's like there's hard work. Okay. So I would say just keep going. And I think like you're going to have some sort of a breakthrough. Maybe you get a lot accomplished this weekend. That could be it too. But you're kind of trying to like reach a level or reach the top with this reputation. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully that resonates. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio this weekend. Scorpio. So Scorpio, you have the 11th house, which is Aquarian energy. It says the edge. So this talks about people, groups of people, like our friends, groups of people that we like hang around or that we associate with, community, humanity. Okay, it also talks about hope. It's the Star card in tarot. So there's kind of like, and it's also like experimentation or trying something new or being edgy or being different. Okay, so you could be looking into something here. We have the Page of Swords. You're curious about something, maybe even a group of people or joining a group. We have the Death card and we have the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Now the Death card is obviously your energy. It feels like you're interested in trying something new, like you want to explore something. Maybe you're ending a cycle here and you're like, well, what's next? What do I want to try? Where do I want to go do? There's kind of this like curious, experimental type of energy here with the two pages, like wanting to try new things or experience new things. I feel like you're kind of curious. So you could spend time like researching or trying to figure out if this is a direction you want to move in. Like, will this make me happy? Is this something that I actually want to, you know, go do and enjoy? But I feel like there's a change, or you're trying to look to do something different. Some of you, there's like a group of people, or, you know, when you like enter groups and you're like, they're my family, they're my tribe, right? I feel like that's this Ten of Cups. It's like, it doesn't have to be like literal family, where it's more of like, oh, there's that group of people over there. They're kind of different. They do different things. Maybe I'll be interested in that. And he's kind of looking like this Page of Swords. He's kind of like, what are you guys doing over there? So I feel like you're curious about, it feels like you're really wanting change. You're wanting to just like do something different, do something else, change things up, start something new. You're kind of restless and trying to find new energy, or maybe you're just kind of bored this weekend. So it's like you want to go explore new things, Page of Wands. You could be trying to get over something too. So it's like you want to go do something fun. You want to go do something exciting, something fulfilling. Okay. Could be trying to meet new people. Like maybe you're going out, trying to meet new people, make new friends. 11th house isn't really like love relationships, but again, it's like there's something about like your tribe or the people you hang around or entering a new group. It's like you're willing to try something. Give me one with this Page of Swords for Scorpio. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I feel like you're thinking a lot about it. There could be a little bit of fear as well about stepping into something new. So that's why I feel like you're kind of like researching or trying to figure it out. We do have Temperance. Okay, so some of you are still healing, or like if there was some sort of ending in your life, or there's something that you're walking away from, it's like you're still kind of working through some of that energy. But I do feel as though you're interested in something that brings you happiness. It's like maybe you're trying to find the happiness. You're trying to find what do you like to do? Maybe trying to find like a hobby. Trying to find people who are on the same page as you, people who have the same interests. I feel like there's something about groups that you're trying to find. And if you have found a group, you're kind of investigating it a little bit. I feel like you could kind of send yourself a little bit into overdrive on a mental perspective here with the Nine of Swords. Like you might think about this a lot, or you're stressing about this for some reason. But I do feel like you're going to find what you're looking for. It's just whether you're willing to step out into like a new energy or step out of a comfort zone in order to go experience this. So there's something that you are wanting to try that's different. So I see you doing that. I don't know if you'll take the action like this weekend, but I do feel like there's kind of like research that you're doing. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on for Sag this weekend. We're going to go all the way over here for you, Sag. We have 6th house, Virgo energy with craft. So this could be work. It could be just like day to day, your routine. Maybe you've got you've got a list of things you got to get done. You also could be just really focused on your health. Okay, you also could be like learning or doing something that requires your attention. We have the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, Knight of Cups. I kind of feel like you have a goal. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So it feels like you have a goal in mind, or a direction at least, 2 of Wands with the Knight of Cups that you want to go in. I feel like you know this, like this is something you're very clear on with this Ace of Swords. You're kind of like letting go of this sense of lack, like maybe, I feel like any doubt that you have or insecurities that you have, I feel like you're kind of overcoming those, or you have overcome those, or you're very aware of what your like weaknesses are or what your insecurities are around literally anything. Anything that could be holding you back, 7 of Wands, you're very aware of that. And so this is about like changing how you do something, but also moving forward in a direction that you are able to kind of like stay the course. It's like, it's not just this like romantic idea that you have. It's also like, I'm determined to make this happen. With the 7 of Wands, there's a perseverance. There's a sense of like fighting for what you want, going after it. There's a very intense energy. So you could be planning. You could also be like creating some sort of new routine for yourself, because 6th house talks about routine. So with this 2 of Wands, you may have to make a plan. Some of you could be making a plan on how to move out, or maybe there's a sense of like maybe making it like financial planning is what I'm getting. Okay, or this could be like a routine for your health. This could be routine for your day-to-day, like what's going to help you continue to stay on top and not get into that lack mentality, like to kind of keep that like positive mindset. Okay, so there's something about like your day-to-day and what you do every day that you are putting into place, or at least starting to think about and create a plan in order to achieve the goals, but also stay very hopeful so that you can keep moving towards what it is that you want to move towards. So this feels really good. It feels like there's structure here, or you're trying to at least create that structure. And I see you kind of like needing to, I think the thing is like, okay, you might make the plan this weekend, but it's like, then you got to stick to it, which is the hardest part, right? Especially probably for a Sag, where it's like, you like to change things up, do things different, but it's like, find the routine that works for you, find the what you want to do every day, or maybe there's certain things that you do but every day, but you might be able to switch up other things. Like, find what works for you. It doesn't have to be the plan that everybody else does. Just find what works for you. And I feel like that's going to help you move forward in your life. I feel like there's just like an energy of what you want to create for your life, but in order to shift your energy and create what you want to create, you have to maybe do something different. Okay, so that's where I feel like this routine comes into it. It's like creating a new routine. So that's what I have for you, Sag. Hopefully that resonates. We're going to move on to Capricorn here. So let's see what's going on for you, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know for the weekend? You got Capricorn, the boss. So obviously you're feeling it in your energy. We have the Knight of Swords here. We have Judgment, Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups, Five of Cups, Four of Wands, the World. I feel like maybe something you put time and energy into, you could be walking away, or that chapter has ended in your life, leaving home or moving. Maybe you ended a relationship. There was a sense of like disappointment with it, but I feel like you're starting to move forward. Some of you literally could be moving. We do have the Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords, or there's travel. Okay. But I do feel like you've made a decision and you are gone. I also feel like something could be taking off for you. So if you're in some sort of transition period in your life where you're starting something new, or something new has started for you, it's like something's taking off for you. I feel like it's very quick, it's very fast, rapid. Okay, so you may have some sort of like ambition or goal or something that you are wanting to create for yourself, and it's like there's no stopping you. I feel like it's something that you want with this Capricorn energy coming out. Like, this is obviously, like I said, your energy. It's like you're taking control of a situation, of your life, making some sort of judgment call that's like just pushing you in a forward movement, forward direction. And I think it's like kind of, it's like takeoff. It's taking you off very quickly here. We even have the Knight of Cups. So it's like you're moving forward towards your goals, your dreams. You have this idea of where you want to go. Let's see what this, let's see what this Knight of Swords is here for you, Capricorn. What's this Knight of Swords for Capricorn? Yeah, Four of Swords. It's like maybe you took a rest or you took a break, and now you're moving forward. Some of you are healing from a past relationships. Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. Healing your heart, Nine of Cups, like getting back to you so you can finally move forward. It's like you found, again, you're back in your element, you're back in your energy. And so it's like now you're like, okay, let's go for it. Let's do it. So this is like anything that you're very clear on where you want to go, what you want to do. It's very mental energy. But there is also this like spiritual, like, because like the Judgment card can be like an awakening. So there's like this spiritual, after this period of reflection and healing and all of this, it's like you're finally able to like come back up out of the depths. I feel like you've learned a lot. And it's like time to move forward. It's time to move on. It's time to leave all that stuff behind and just like move forward here. So there's, again, like I said, a lot of forward movement, but I feel like it's just, you feel in control is what it feels like. Yeah, strength. You feel in control. Could be around your work, what you're building, what you're wanting to build for your life. But this is like, nobody's messing with Capricorn this weekend. So that is what I've got for you. We're going to move on here to Aquarius. Let's see. What does Aquarius need to know for the weekend. Aquarius. You have Jupiter, expansion. So there could be something expanding, there could be travel, or just like Jupiter is Pisces and Sagittarius energy. Jupiter is actually in Pisces right now. We have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Devil. Bottom of the deck, we have the Death card, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. There's some sort of like transition that you're going through. I feel like you kind of maybe go back and forth between feeling self-fulfilled and feeling lack. Like it's like the devil energy just kind of pulls you back in. It's like the moment you start feeling good, you dip back into the place of lack. Maybe one for this Five of Pentacles. Three of Wands. The Hierophant. Yeah, there's something about your self-worth and your value. Hierophant and the Empress, both Taurian energies. You have to find that worth and that value within yourself before you're able to move forward. It's like that's what's keeping you stuck. It's like you don't feel satisfied with yourself, or you don't feel, it's almost like that's the lesson that Jupiter's teaching you, because Jupiter can be restrictive and harsh in some aspects. It's like you don't get the blessings until the end of the Jupiter transit. But with both of these energies at the bottom here, it really feels like this is about you and your worth with the Five of Pentacles. Like, it's like you're trying to move forward, but it's from a place of lack. Anyone with this Nine of Cups for Aquarius. Yeah, Six of Wands, it's like you want wish fulfillment, you want to have success, but there's this block here with the devil, this karmic. You have to believe that you can have the success. You have to believe it. Yeah, Ace of Swords. It's like in order to cut yourself free, Ten of Swords, this feels like something you're working through, you're processing. And it's like until you become aware of the block, some of you aren't aware, some of you are aware. But it's like blessings are trying to come in. There's luck on your side. There's good things that can come in to expand. But it's like you have to believe that they're even possible, or you have to believe that you're capable of achieving this, right? Jupiter's Wheel of Fortune energy. It's like you have to believe in the expansiveness. You have to believe in the abundance in order for you to be able to step into that energy, to be able to attract it towards yourself. So there's some karma that I feel like you're working through when it comes to like money, materialism, abundance, how you feel about yourself, what you hold value in yourself. And that's what I feel like you're letting go of with this Ten of Swords. Like you're working through this and like almost like crumbling an old belief system when it comes to value and how you value yourself and other things. So it feels like there's this, maybe you're realizing this. You could be realizing that you've been trying to manifest from a place of lack and that that's not serving you. Okay, so this is really about you having this breakthrough, this clarity of like, oh, this is what I need to release. Oh, this is what I need to let go of, because it's holding me back from where I really want to go, which is this Six of Wands and this Nine of Cups. Victory, success, satisfaction, dreams coming true. So really reflect on that. Okay, some of you might be triggered by this, but like really reflect on what is this insecurity or what is this lack that you hold that's preventing you from the expansion and the growth that you're waiting for, that you're wanting for your future. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Aquarius. We are going to move on. All right, let's move on to Pisces here. Okay, so that's the Hanged Man, which is your energy, but I am going to put it back in just because I want to get a few more shuffles here. What's going on for Pisces this weekend? Oh, we have Neptune, which is your energy. Neptune is in Pisces as well. So you're definitely feeling in your own energy. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you might have a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, feeling very Neptunian, maybe a little out of sorts. Because this Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands is what's giving me that. It's like you feel overwhelmed or burdened by the emotion. And I feel like for some of you with this Eight of Cups, it's like there's a need to kind of detach a little bit from the emotional part. Because I feel like the emotions are becoming a lot. Now, for others of you, this is about you have a goal, you have a dream, and it's requiring a lot of work for you to go after it. Because we do have the Star here at the bottom of the deck. So this talks about hopes and dreams as well. Faith. We have Justice here. I feel like things are going to work in your favor. Like things are going to go in the right direction. So there's not a need to be worried about it, because I feel like there's a burden here, like something that you feel is either overwhelming or restricting you in some capacity to really being in the place that you want to be in. And even with that Hanged Man flipping out in the beginning, it's like you may feel like things are on pause or things aren't moving. I feel like they are moving. So it's like you have this vision or this goal. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. It's like it's going to take time and it's going to take work. This is Ace of Cups here for Pisces. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Six of Coins. There's an opportunity that I feel is being brought to your attention. But for some reason, it's like overwhelming. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Five of Wands. It's like you're struggling with this a little bit. Eight of Cups with the King of Wands. You want to take action, but I feel like you have to detach yourself, or it's like you may have to leave one thing behind to move into this new direction. Okay, especially if you've got a lot of responsibilities, you've got a lot of burdens going on. But it is going to take work. I feel like that's the thing, is like you want something and it's going to take work. It's going to take energy that you have to, like, again, take action on, right? With this King of Wands. You might have to kind of put your big boy or girl pants on and really take action on something to make it happen. Yeah, Five of Wands. It's like if you want something to work, you gotta put in the work. Death card, Nine of Pentacles. Six of Wands, Chariot. This talks about victory, self-victory. Queen of Pentacles, increasing your finances, and being happy, emotionally stable. But it's like you have to do the work. You have to go through the transition here. So you have a goal or a dream here, Pisces, that it can't just be a thought form or a dream or an idea. Like at some point you have to make it real. I think that that's what this Page of Pentacles is also saying too. Like, let's bring the idea, the dream, the emotion into the reality. Let's ground this and put the work in. And it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean it's not going to work either, right? But it's like you have to start to walk that path. And again, if there's any sort of conflict or like a burden that you feel like maybe you have to let go of, I feel like as well, listen to that and your intuition, because Neptune can be your intuition as well. That is kind of guiding you in a certain direction here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. If it's something that you want, I feel like you got to go for it. Why wouldn't you, right? I feel like it is some sort of dream or wish that you have. But again, Queen of Pentacles, it talks about making it practical, making it real, grounding that experience so that you can move into it. You can move forward in it. and like make it again like a real tangible thing. Yeah, Ace of Wands. There's creativity and passion, but it's like you can't let your fears get to you. Nine of Swords. Okay. Some of you may have a fear it's going to be hard, or it's going to take work, or too much work. You might not have time, you know, whatever that is. Page of Cups. I feel like it's something that can make you happy. It's again, it's a goal or a dream that you have, but you have to ground it. You have to make it real. Okay. So whatever your dream is, Pisces, now's the time to start making the plan. And it doesn't have to be big steps. They can just be little baby steps, but it's like even just writing it down on paper. Something to like make it a tangible thing in order to move forward. Also too, if you have a lot of like, if a lot of the dreams or the thoughts or whatever that you have about this thing that you want, if that's floating around and up in your head, it's like that can become a burden. So it's like the emotion, everything behind it, but it's like you gotta get it out of your body is what I feel like. So again, writing it, talking about it, doing something that progresses it, something to make it not all up in your head. It will be helpful for you to not feel so overwhelmed potentially by this, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below, obviously. Again, you guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign. I did post love readings, so you guys can check those out. I posted those this week. And then you can also check out the mid-monthlies that will be coming out next week, depending on when you watch this. They won't be out if you watch this over the weekend, but they'll be coming. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, weekend. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.